Whew. What's up? Big Aries. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? It is. It is a happy Sunday, ain't it? Raining on. Uh-oh, y'all about to hit 40K. Alright, let's see what's jumping. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Missed y'all right back. Appreciate you moderators, my moderators. Alright, boo, let's do it. Fuck, I ain't seen y'all in a while. Alright, Holy Spirit, tap me into Aries, please. Pretty, please. Aries. Got Virgo. We got Libra. We got the number 20, and we got Mars. Okay. Bonus. We got Taurus inverted in the sun. Uh-oh. So somebody's taking a nosedive. Okay, willingly or unwillingly. The word disparaging is popping up. Okay. A recanted statement. A recanted statement is significant. Okay, this is somebody changing something that they said. Okay, or it could even be something coming out about somebody changing their statement from why a statement was changed from one thing to another. Okay, so something can be what's it called? Witness tampering or intimidation of a witness. Of course, by police, okay, or by law enforcement. You seeing 10-10? Alright. But it looks like something's moving forward quickly. Okay, that could be anything. Got an Emperor here, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. With a Hierophant, look at that. Something going good for some of y'all, okay, in a relationship, okay, friendship, partnership, position. Okay. Use your heart and not your eyes. SWV off the album New Beginning. Self-explanatory, huh? So somebody's furious with rage, okay? Feeling intense anger, actively raging, or violent. We got 5 seconds. Okay. Some of you guys be seeing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. A hateful feeling of intense dislike, malign, evil, or revolt. This could be a man and a woman, okay, or a couple, a masculine and feminine energy. Doesn't have to be man and woman and a woman. Okay, it can be 2 men, 2 women, a mix. Okay, we've got trust. Somebody hates the fact that you can trust someone, or that someone can trust you, or that someone trusts you. Okay, or multiples. These could be couples that trust you. Okay, groups of people that trust you. Stubborn. When you refuse to change your opinion or firmly resist doing something despite the objections of others. I feel like this is more so in your sense. I mean, from your position, the stubbornness. Somebody cannot, their mind cannot be changed when it comes to someone. Their feelings cannot be changed when it comes to a person, okay? Or this group of people's feelings cannot be changed when it comes to a person. They're stubborn in their stance. And there's somebody in the background or people in the background that are furious about it and hateful about it. Okay. I don't know, a zoo can be significant. A chimpanzee exhibit. I don't know, maybe somebody's kid likes, apes, okay? Monkeys, gorillas. What's it called, Homo sapien? Okay. Alright. Let's look at this. So fast progress, be here and now, and winds of fortune. So something's changed fast or something's changing fast. Okay, like a subtle switch. Could feel like it's out of nowhere. Somebody could be in the hospital. Okay, I'm hearing one of those monitors go off. In the hospital that people are hooked through those, what is it? It's not the EKG monitor, is it? I don't know. But I'm hearing a doot, doot, doot. I keep hearing that. And somebody's breathing is really heavy. Somebody could have an oxygen hooked up to them. This person could be older, considerably older. Like up there in age. Somebody, a cab driver can be significant, or a Lyft, or Uber driver. We got walking unscathed. Okay, so basically being thrown into the furnace and not coming out smelling of smoke, right? Or not one hair on your head being singed. Okay, new heights. There's the Holy Spirit right there. You can be seeing feathers, okay, of a fulfilled promise. Okay, something that's leading you into, or you're standing in it right now. There's the fire right there. Okay, so you had to walk through a fire in order for something to get better, right? Okay, the darkest before the dawn type thing. Feels like a party now. It feels like a party. Montel Joy, no, this is how we do it. Sounds like you got over something. It sounds like this is the party part, or the celebratory part. Hold on, let me plug this in. Parties here on the west side. All right, let's see. Clear mind. Okay, some of you guys could have met someone nice, someone that matches you quite nicely. Okay, too many. Some of you guys could be pondering if something is something that if you can see yourself with someone for the long haul. You can meet. Okay, so some of you've entered this new place, right, where you'll be meeting more people who suit you and fit you than not, right? Before it was the opposite, okay? Just because you run into someone who, there's green flags, all over the place, right? Okay? but there's something that may be missing, right? You know, you might not have that certain spark or just a certain feeling, right, that you expect to have when it's someone that you'd be wanting to spend the rest of your life with, right? If it's romantic, okay? Now, if it's a business or opportunity, you know, something that you're going to be doing for the long haul, okay? Winds of fortune, okay? Just because you know, run into a person who matches you on a whole bunch of different levels does not mean that you have to go with that person, right? Does not mean that that is the right person for you, okay? You know, don't accidentally settle for something because it's good, right? But is it what you want? Okay, and the broader aspect, is it what you want all around? Okay, not just certain parts of a person, right? Okay, can you deal with everything with this person, right? And with yourself, you know what I'm saying? And can you do it for the long haul? Okay, so some of you guys can be, you know, having those type of thoughts, which is fine, which is normal. Okay, actually healthy because you are thinking. You're not just operating, you know, unattended. Breakthrough. Okay, some of you guys are gonna come to a decision. Okay, new worlds. Turn the page and valley of shadows. Okay, slow climb. So something can be a slow build, but you are gonna make it to new heights. Okay, yeah, somebody's gonna come along and carry you away. Carry you away, and your wishes is gonna be granted. So I feel like some of you guys can be passing up on a person. Okay, and you can be running. For some of you, it'll be the second person you run into, right? That's your person. For some of you, the third. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. My notification just flashed. For some of you, the fourth. Okay, but all of them being good options. Do you get what I'm saying? Right? It's not like you're gonna go through another set of hellish options. You know what I'm saying? And have to dig your way out of a hole or a pit that they've dug for you, right? Okay. So it's the same thing you're doing before. It's just with better options, right? And just because one or two of the options are really good does not mean that you have to go with one or the other of those options. Yeah? Okay? Sky of clarity. You get to do things the way that you want to do things. Okay? You don't have to make quick decisions. You don't have to, you know, your life confirmation. Your life doesn't depend on, you know what I'm saying? You get it. You get it. I feel like I'm over explaining. All right, so we got gentle release. So you're gently releasing someone. For some of you, okay? For others of you, this might be your person, okay? This might be your person. You'd be gently releasing something reoccurring in the past or something that keeps trying to reoccur. Okay. Death magic, okay, you're protected. You're protected. Full winds, breakthrough. It could be like a storm. There's a storm approaching somewhere, and this looks like a physical storm. We got actual money and unexpected money. Uh-oh. A payday? A payday? A pay year? Okay, so somebody's December is going to start off, the beginning of someone's year is going to start in December. For some of you, okay? December is going to be the beginning of some of you guys' you know, first of the year, 2026. Somebody could drive sailboats. Okay, got risk, transition, soulmate, and mentally, emotionally unstable, intuitive kid. So you and a soulmate have transitioned, okay, and somebody else is left unstable. Somebody could have alter. Look, I was watching this show too. It's called United States of Tar. I think it's on a Prime or Paramount, but it's about this woman who's married with kids or whatever. She has like 7 different personalities. right? When she gets stressed out, one of the other personality comes up and takes control and then, pushes her to the side, right? And there's 7 of them, right? Somebody could be undiagnosed, not schizophrenic, multiple personality disorder, something like that. Did I say somebody's in the hospital bed? Look, look. Told you I heard that beeping. That beep, beep. Okay. Let's see. There could be a very intuitive masculine, like man with a man vessel, man body. Okay. Actual male. That's very intuitive. Okay, or that could be a tarot reader. Doesn't have to be a tarot reader. Somebody could look in a crystal ball like I use sometimes. Somebody, it just looks like somebody's in touch with their intuitive abilities. A man. Aries doesn't have to be. Ascendant. Faith. 98 can be significant. 89. Somebody can be born in 1998. Somebody can be born in 1989. We got change. Truck stop. Somebody could be a truck stop. A truck driver. Faith, ancestors, enamored. So your ancestors are beyond proud of you. Okay, your ancestors are in love with you. You're their baby. Okay, something about your faith growing from a mustard seed to this blind faith that you walk in now, right? Okay, it's not, you don't even have struggles with your faith anymore, right? You've elevated to a level to where nothing can shake your faith. Okay, and those of you that haven't reached that level yet, you're still climbing, so keep climbing. 989 could be significant. 686, those could be area codes, could be codes of some kind. We got a backfire ritual. Somebody could be staying out of a motel or something right now. 44 could be significant. Number 9, number 6. 944, 494, 464. Imprisonment, divine feminine, surprise pathway. So I feel like somebody's going from a stuck place to an open path. Okay, so if it's felt like you've been stuck somewhere for a while, right, and you don't really know, the next steps, right, and not saying that you're, in doubt or nothing, or that you lack faith, right, those places are absolutely fine, right, you just don't know where or what exactly the next step is. Okay, I feel like something's about to make that clear to you. Ice King. Okay, an air sign can be significant. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Got divine feminine in the reverse and imprisonment in the reverse. So you've been freed from the clutches of someone. Starseed. Emotional pain. Somebody trying to make you look emotionally unstable. And so to try to get you locked up or committed or something like that. It could be like relatives. Somebody be getting out of jail. A matriarch is significant. Okay. Starseed, sweetheart, lust, manifestations, bliss. Somebody tried to manifest. So somebody trying to get you to act out in a lustful manner, right? Okay. You can be getting these just random energies of, horniness, or, out of nowhere you just, you're there, right? And you're just like, it's not from you, it's not from something that you're thinking of, you're conjuring up. It's just happening out of nowhere, right? That's because the energy is being sent to you, man or woman. The sexual energy is being sent to you to try to get you to latch onto it and then act out whatever that energy wants you to act out. Okay, then somebody will be able to pull from you, to take from you. Okay, because there's an opening there. All right, so watch that. Yeah, what I say, thief. They want to steal from you. Okay, somebody can steal some legal paperwork or try to use the legal system to steal, but you're protected against that. Okay, that's either coming to an end or it has. You see the little cutoff. Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody still in love with you? Mm-hmm. All right, my man. Let's get it, Aries. I feel good. Y'all feel good? Y'all feel how y'all feel? Tell me how y'all feel. Okay, some of you guys looking and taking acting classes, okay, vocal lessons, brushing up on some things, maybe. Okay, some of you guys finally taking the leap of faith and getting out there. All right, somebody's wants to start a cosmetology business. Okay, somebody's getting out there with that, or this is your confirmation to take the leap. Okay, do it. Start that business, start that channel. Okay, start that book, start whatever it is that you've been putting off. Okay, that you've been wanting to do. All right, do it. If it makes you happy, do it. Okay, that's the and there can be plenty of things that make you happy. Okay, but it doesn't mean that that's necessarily the thing that you should be doing. So make sure that it's the thing that you should be doing. Okay, but whatever makes you happy, do that. All right, let's see. For Aries. Hold on, I can't see y'all. There we go. All right, so we got Knight of Cups. All right. 6 of Wands. Okay. So success in someone expressing themselves to another person. Okay. Expressing romantic feelings. Okay, or their liking for someone or yours. Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody's enamored by someone's beauty. Okay. Someone's handsomeness. Someone's poise. Okay, someone's fire. All right, 5 of Cups. And somebody, I feel like somebody's feeling opposed to this because this is what they did not want. They didn't want someone to be seen for who they are. All right, Page of Swords. 5 of Cups. The stubborn person. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could be looking at a 5 of Cups. Whoever this person is in a 5 of Cups, somebody's looking at them. They're looking at their behavior. They're studying how they're acting, okay, their mannerisms. Asking them, are they all right? Is something wrong? And they're just acting like, they're fine, all right, but they're all 6s and 7s, really, Yeah, somebody kicked over their cups or some cups, and now they wish that they could, it's like somebody kicking over 3 cups of water in the desert, right? Immediately, the sand swallows the water, right? So he can't very well then take get the water back in the cup, can he? Right? No. So it's gone. The Chariot. So somebody's 6 of Cups is down here, but they're reminiscing and soaking on how stubborn they were. 2 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, on not changing their position, not changing the way that they thought or saw something. Okay. I feel like somebody could have been intimidated by your beauty or your handsomeness. Okay, this is from a third person aspect. So I'm tapping into the mind of a third party. So this is someone looking at this person. Okay, they're seeing the hidden things about this person. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Okay, the Star. That somebody try to destroy somebody for fame. Yeah, somebody's going through like living changes. Like somebody could be going from living, very comfortably, right? Or lavishly even. Okay, down to shit, like a mechanic job and nothing's wrong with that, right? But this is somebody who would usually make fun of, let's say, a mechanic, right? Or make fun of somebody who works at a grocery store or a McDonald's or anything like that. This is somebody who's being demoted. Yeah, maybe even lower than McDonald's or a mechanic. Okay, so somebody's being humbled. Leo said Aries. Sunflowers can be significant. Ten of Swords. Somebody's being humbled. Okay, so somebody's tune can sound pretty different right now. So be careful of that. All right, you know, somebody in a desperate situation will do and say anything, okay, to appease whatever it is that they're wanting. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody feels like they walked away from their destiny, generational wealth, okay? The opportunity to build generational wealth, they feel like they screwed it up. They walked away from it willingly and happily. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's thinking about something, them putting a hit out on somebody, or them paying people, bribing people to follow someone, the Seven of Wands, and block someone. All right, Holy Spirit, let's move this energy around. I want to talk about this, the whole, the world. Okay, thank you, exactly. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Page of Cups. Okay, so something closes out, all right, or something closed out, and then there is an encounter. There's a meeting. Okay, this could be in passing. This could be while you're out and about running errands. Okay, this could be while you're getting in your car or getting out of your car. All right, this could be bumping into someone in traffic. Okay, this could be on the internet. Could be on the internet. Okay, there's a conversation, words exchanged. Okay, you know, no expectations. I see there's no expectations here, so that's good. Okay, somebody admires someone, the Wheel of Fortune. Something is perfect timing. The Emperor. Six of Wands, the Sun. Somebody sees you as the winner. Baby, you're a winner. Give me to take you 12 rounds. Do it, you got the title now. I'ma tell the whole world. Give it up for my girl. Y'all remember that song? I think it's Chris Brown. Baby, you're a winner. That's how somebody sees you. Somebody be playing that song. Eight of Cups in reverse, and they are not walking away from you no time soon. Temperance, you feel at home to this person. You make this person feel like it's something about cozy, a coziness, a cozy energy. It reminds me of, how do I remember that? I don't know how I remember that, but being wrapped up in you know how when a newborn is born, right? And you know how it's been around since I wrapped one, but I believe I remember. You know how you lay the baby on the blanket, right? You know, and then you fold the blanket, right? And then you crease it on the sides, and then you fold it again, and crease it, and you fold it, wrap it like a little burrito, right? It's something about that tightness, that comfort, that safeness, something like that, right? That's what this Temperance gives me, like a safeness. Okay, Justice, the High Priestess, definitely. The Eight of Pentacles, Libra. Heavy Libra, Sagittarius. It's actually pretty good energy. Aries. It's actually pretty good energy. This energy feels good on this table. It does. Pomegranates can be significant. Some of you guys can be losing things or misplacing things. I'm seeing like a little troll, like Dobby from Harry Potter. You know, he always used to take people's socks and things, trinkets. Okay, I'm getting like a spiritual Dobby character. It's like a spiritual trickster or a spiritual. It reminds me of Jacob before he became Israel, right? He was a trickster. Just reminds me of a Dobby character, okay? You know, kind of like a character that means no harm. It's like a spirit, it's an energy that means no harm. It's just like, the spirit of a child. Kind of gives me like the spirit of a child, right? It means no harm, it's just there, just, you know, pulling tricks, right? Okay. But it also protects you, whatever this force is. So why it has this playful intelligent to it, it's serious at the same time, okay? So it's kind of like you come off. Maybe that's an aspect of a piece of you, this energy, okay? It's kind of like you come off. Like people see you as aloof or naive or childlike, right? And automatically they think that you are susceptible to being taken advantage of, right? And that's not the case. So that's exactly how the spirit acts. It's a childlike spirit. It's a page-like spirit, but it's powerful. Okay, this could be a deceased loved one that died at a young age for someone, like too way too young to die, to pass away. 10 to 16 years old could have been around the age, okay, that they left the Eight of Swords. So some type of energy was blocked. Okay, some type of Eight of Swords energy, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you see an 888. Somebody's doing some type of work to keep somebody stuck or trapped, or make somebody feel like they were stuck or trapped. Okay, to make them feel like they couldn't leave, couldn't go anywhere. To make them feel like something was unfinished, but it's clearly finished because the world is in the upright. Okay, somebody's blocked from being able to come back into your energy. Or I'm also talking to somebody who's blocked from someone's energy. Judgment. Somebody's job can be being judged, or people's work are being judged by the divine right now. Okay, the work that people have been putting in, or the lack of work that people have been putting in, is being judged, right? It's like your boss coming around, to check everybody's station. You know what I'm saying, right? Mid-month reviews, right? I need to come around and check everybody's station and see how everybody's coming along, in the business, right? Those who are not cutting it, get cut off, right? Okay, so cutting dead weight can be significant, all right? It can be job cutbacks from some people, all right? Layoffs. Some of you guys could be being pushed into entrepreneurship. I almost said the Hermit. The Emperor. There could be an Emperor that's in Hermit mode. That's about to come out. Knight of Wands, the Lovers, the Eight of Wands. Coming out swinging. Six of Wands. Somebody, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody could like to listen to old school music, Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, things of that nature. I did not. Oh, yes, I did. Somebody's going back and forth about a situation or about a decision, about choosing someone. Somebody could be trying to make somebody else go back and forth about choosing someone or choosing something. Somebody's name could be Marvin, Melvin, Marcel, Marquise, Marquel, Martin. M names. Michael, Matthew, Maurice. It's too many. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so somebody could have tried to walk away from some of you, okay, but it's clear to them that they can't, or something. It's something that always brings them back to you. Okay, even if you haven't met this person yet, this could be somebody who's been feeling something for you for a while and who's tried to move on in their life and try to ignore the feeling, okay, maybe without the understanding of why they're feeling what they're feeling or what they're even feeling. Okay, it looks like somebody has clarity on that, and they have clarity on why they feel like they cannot walk away from you or someone. Slow down, Bobby Valentino. I just want to get to know you, but don't turn around. Artist and the Star. Somebody sees you as everything. The bow and the arrow. Okay? You fit perfectly for something. Somebody sees you as like a perfect fit for something. This could be like a show. Somebody's doing this. You know one of them? You know when somebody's looking at, seeing if you picture perfect, right? Okay, it's giving me one. It's giving me that. Okay, be careful of gatekeepers. Okay, industry gatekeepers, be careful of that. Yeah, be careful of that. Okay, King of Cups, King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Somebody holding back from telling you something or sending you some type of message, or it could even be mail. King of Wands in reverse. Somebody feels like you outshine them, okay? Like they can't keep up. They don't have the stamina for something. The fire for something. Three of Swords. To be somebody who puts you in a Three of Swords who's also in a third-party situation. It can even be poly. Some of you guys' intuition is picking up quicker, faster, okay, sharper. You know, the answer comes before you even form the question to ask it. Queen of Swords in the reverse. It's Queen of Swords in the reverse that's trying to attach themselves to an Emperor. This Emperor sees this. The Four of Wands. They be trying to marry somebody for money. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, but somebody's already made a judgment on who they want to marry. Okay, and I mean in the full scope of things. Somebody's thought of the business side of things. Okay, you two going into business together, or you have thought about it. All right, somebody has seen, like I was talking about in the beginning, their entire future with another person. Okay, they sat back, they thought about it long enough. Okay, it's been some time. It's been some time. Okay, somebody did not come to the consensus overnight. Okay, it is giving off big dick energy. Okay, be man or woman. Doesn't have to be a man. All right, but you know, put it where it goes. If it's a man for you, it's a man. If it's a woman, it's a woman. Okay, I think we'll stop there and go on the turn. We'll start from there. Let's keep it going. Alright, we will start with this Ace of Cups and this Four of Wands. Somebody stubborn on their stance, okay? They're not allowing anything outside to interrupt, intervene, get in the way. Or some new decks. I keep saying that, I keep forgetting. So I got half of my costume, y'all. The other half should be here today. So, you know, I ain't gonna wear it until Halloween, okay? I was gonna do a little, you know. You know, like the Grammys or the Oscars, keep changing outfits and stuff, but I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. I'm gonna wear 2 outfits and that's it. Jedi and Mario. That's what y'all get. Okay, so I'm seeing like the bat signal, okay, off in the sky, okay. So this is like it's kind of like what you see, right? Not the bat signal, but it's kind of like you get a signal in the sky, right? When you're needed. That's kind of like you know how you operate, right? A spiritual signal in the ethers, okay. But you can feel it. It's like a pull, a tug on your spirit, right? It's like get here, right? It's like, you know, remember in the original Batman? Like the one that came on TV when pow and bang, you know, he punched him and then the big letters will flash before the screen to say bang with an exclamation point, right? It's giving that something old school, something original. Eartha Kitt. Okay. So something packs a punch, or somebody feels like you pack a punch. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody trusts you. Sometimes somebody's been stolen from. Somebody could own their own business or company or something like that. Somebody's been stolen from before, right? Okay. Whether they've had employees, they've hired people on, okay, or they've gotten people put on, okay. Somebody's had bad luck in that area. So that's why somebody usually does not connect friends with business, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a friend who needs a job. They're not going to be the one who goes out of their way to get their friend a job where they work, right? Somebody's learned from that, right? Kind of like you don't shit where you eat type of thing, right? Okay. Not saying that, you know, somebody can, you know, that it's not cool to get somebody a job, right? One of your friends or something, right? But somebody has learned from it because they've done it before and it's bit them in the ass, okay? So something about people's credibility, or the lack of it. Why I love you so much, Monica? Why I love you so much? Reader. I feel like you've inspired someone. Okay, either to do what you do, okay, or just to what they're called to do. Okay, somebody could want to like make their own channel, or learn. Hell, a new instrument. Okay, somebody's inspired. They're inspired. Okay, so almost to the point where they're so inspired, it's like they can't zero it down to one thing that they want to do or work on, right? So this is like the beginning of inspiration for somebody. Okay, so don't let it overwhelm you. All right, just allow it to flow through you, like it is, and write things down, right? Record things. Make sure you're grabbing the hold to that inspiration that's coming in, right? Okay, the sun, inspiration. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, the World, okay. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could be traveling damn near halfway across the world to work at a new job, a company, a business. Ten of Wands, okay, something that's it's a lot of responsibility. Okay, heavy is the head that wears the crown type of thing. Okay, but I feel like you've been ready for this. Those of you that this is for, right? That's why you went through all the things you went through. That's why your fire, your tenacity, your strength has been tested. Okay, and you have not been found wanting. Okay, you're lacking nothing, so you're ready for something. Something about operating in the love that you're operating in, and it changing not only your environment but the world around you. Okay, feeling like you don't realize how big of an impact that you have, and especially you by yourself, but you guys together, all of us together, it's no joke. It's no joke. Okay, there's a reader here that is happy, that is excited. Okay, doesn't have to be for anything in particular. They're just happy with themselves, their life. Okay, where they are. I feel like somebody has real plans for just somebody's a star, man. Like I don't know what other words put to it. Somebody's a star. They understand that they are, and they're standing in that. And it's not arrogant. It's not boastful. It's not overly confident. It is just the right amount. Okay, somebody's walking in just the right amount of what they need to be walking in. Good job. The artist in reverse. Okay, something could be unconventional, or the way that you do things, okay, or the way that you do something. You could do something that a lot of people do, but the way that you do it, okay, is significant. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you can have other people who are in this same competitive field that you're in, okay? People that have higher numbers than you, people that have been there longer than you, that are feeling some type of way about you being in this environment, this work group, building, company. Hell, it could be the internet, okay? The Hermit. Yeah, it's like you're being seen over, I want to say, everybody else. You're being seen over everybody else. It never rains in Southern California. Chariot, Six of Coins. Some of you guys could have had a date, okay, or just a little kickback or a hang, something like that. No hiccups, so something could have been a good time, you have with someone. A good time. I don't feel like nothing is sexual at all. I mean, it don't have to be. That's not what I'm talking about, right? But I mean, could be. You grown. But I feel like overall, you had a good time with somebody. For some of you, okay. Even if this is not the person that you're, picking to be with, okay, you could just, had a good time with someone. Kind of like a recharge, like something recharged you, or maybe you had a cuddle session or something. I don't know. Maybe you played video games with somebody all night. I don't know. Maybe you stayed on the phone talking with somebody, had a deep conversation. Okay, it's different for all of y'all. something like refreshed you. Something that you haven't done or felt in quite a bit. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. I'm seeing somebody hop a fence. Somebody's hopping over a fence. Be somebody sneaking out of somewhere. High Priestess, and somebody knows. So this is like a parent that knows that their child's sneaking out at night or something like that. Somebody could have like a air tag or something in on their kid, their teenager, child of wands. Looks like high school teenage stuff. Okay, so I don't know who's that kid that's for, or whoever. The Nine of Wands. Somebody needs to have a talk with their kid, okay, about love, about the difference between love and passion. I feel like somebody thinks that they're in love, but they're not, okay? You know, it's like that first puppy love, right? But somebody could just be having sex too, right? The introduction to sex. So somebody can feel like they're in love with someone when really they're not. It's just either they give this person their virginity, or I don't know, something like that. But somebody needs to have a talk with their young adults, okay, preteen, whatever, about the difference between emotion and passion. Child of Cups, Ace of Cups. Okay, well, I'm picking up on it, so I'm gonna say it. So there could be a married teacher out here, a teacher that's married, okay, that they could have a record. So I don't know why this teacher has a job wherever they work. They can know somebody in the system. Confirmation, yeah, that they're able to be a teacher, but they shouldn't be. Somebody has history of having inappropriate relationships with students. Okay, there's one in the past here, and there's one current. Yeah, one current that thinks that they're in love with the teacher. The Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody cannot see this. Whoever this younger energy is blind. They're blinded by confusion. Somebody's using their undeveloped emotions, properly undeveloped emotions against them. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. King of Swords. So there's police involved. Is this a parole officer? Probation officer? The Ten of Wands? Temperance. Yes, this is a probation officer of someone. So somebody's trying to keep this quiet. Because the probation officer, Emperor. The name Juanita can be significant. Gloria. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. This teacher could be paying this younger energy to stay quiet about this. Yeah, I'm seeing cash apps or Venmos or PayPal transactions being sent. The Knight of Cups. Okay, there's an Emperor out here who could have saw through some type of illusion, gotten out of something. Queen of Pentacles. This Emperor is looking at a Queen of Pentacles that is, I want to say long-suffering, long-winded. Okay, somebody is patient. Okay, somebody sees the sturdiness, the stability in the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the growth. Okay, just like somebody walking around with damn a green thumb. Okay, you are the green thumb. It's like you're God's thumb. You know what I'm saying? Unspoken. Yeah, somebody sees you. They see you. You're quiet. You know what I'm saying? If you do something where you have to speak or whatever, you speak. Maybe like you can seem like you're quite the social butterfly or whatever. I mean, and maybe you are, right? But I feel like for whatever you do, you speak, okay? And then like in your regular life, you're quite quiet. Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. So somebody's quietly walked away from something or someone, okay? Even if they had to start over. Confirmation. Maybe somebody was afraid of this before. Okay, afraid of disconnecting from someone or afraid of not having a certain support that they maybe had. Okay, some type of proclivity when it comes to finances or their pockets being filled or comfortability. Okay, stability. But I feel like somebody didn't realize that they don't need someone else, right, for them to be stable. Okay, they don't. Okay, they're the stability all on their own, right? And so having to find it in themselves, okay, or in yourself. That ain't about nothing, trying to prove something. Four Wands. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Temperance in reverse. So somebody could be in a marriage right now. Somebody could have married somebody else to try to make you jealous, or somebody could have did this in lieu of. So somebody thought that they were making for on one side, somebody thought that they made the right decision. Okay, honestly, thought that they made the right decision, right? Okay. There's another one that was spiteful, that tried to make you feel some type of way. It's like putting their arm around somebody else and then looking back to see if you're watching. Childish shit. And I feel like you didn't have any reaction to it, and that's all they really wanted was a reaction to it. Okay. They don't have any feelings for whoever the hell they tried to use to make you jealous. Like, they don't even like the person. Sagittarius. Child of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. There's a kid that a kid doesn't have rest. Or something that's being said to someone by a kid. A kid is saying something to a Sagittarius that has them not being able to sleep. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Tower. What? DC can be significant. Atlanta, New York, Dallas, the Bay, Jersey Shore. What is that? So a child could be sick? Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Hangman, the Queen of Swords. Somebody tried to body a Queen of Swords. And a backfire was a child getting sick? Like, this child is like this whoever is Sagittarius, it feels like a Sagittarius. Feminine energy. They feel sick to their stomach about something that they're either a report about their child that they're getting, or their child telling them something about them. Like, a child is sick. Okay, it's like a child's light or fire has been put out. in their spirit. The Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like this child is, good God. It's like splintered, like fragmented. Fragmented. Two of Pentacles. Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Moon. Somebody's trying to hitch to a King of Coins, or get a ride, or trying to convince them of something, okay, to take them with them, or don't leave them, or like somebody's trying to hold a secret. They're trying not to tell somebody something, okay. I feel like somebody is being nudged to like leave somebody behind or move away from someone, and somebody trying to barter with them, okay. Whoever this is, you better keep going forward and listen to, you know, what's telling you to get the hell out of there. Guarantee you ignore it, you're gonna regret it. Two of Pentacles. You seeing 222, 22? The Ace of Swords. So there's a King of Swords communicating to an Emperor. Okay, maybe about their feelings about someone. They've seen this person go through hell, make it through hell, okay, multiple times. Both of these people are like looking, I'm getting the same energy from both of them. Maybe one is more vocal with it to the other, and the other one is secretive with how they feel. More stoic. It's giving me like Darth Vader. Maybe they seem intimidating and scary, but they're not. Maybe they're powerful. Their energy's powerful. Potent. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Chariot in the reverse. Somebody. Okay. So this King of Swords tried something with you, okay? On you, behind you. Person connect to a Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person tried to stop your forward movement, okay? But they didn't see something coming. They could have tried to blind you, spiritually, literally, you know, as above, so below. I feel like you cut off communication with this person. This person's stagnant. They're fragmented themselves. It's like they're broken up. Pieces of them are broken up and just like shattered out into the universe. Like representing like multiple people having a piece of this person. Confirmation. The Six of Swords. I will say they are in love with you. They are. They don't know how to act. Like somebody's. This person could be narcissistic. Okay. The Sun. The Devil. The Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, the King of Cups. Something about somebody being told that they can't. They can't do something, they can't be something, they'll never do or be or have or see or experience. Somebody adopted that mindset, a King of Swords. You could be shedding light on this negative way of thinking in this person. Like you could be teaching this person how to, it's something about romance, right? But of course that would be like, you know, something more surface level compared to the things that need to be worked on, you know, beneath that, right? But it's something about how you operate, your charming energy, your no nonsense type energy, right? And all of the different sides of you combined, it is kind of like undoing this narcissist or narcissistic person. It's I've never seen this before, ever. I feel like you're undoing a narcissist, like a really bad one. You're unmaking them. They're being unmade. They're being unmade. Damn. Pretty damn powerful there. To unmake a narcissist? I have never, ever, ever heard or seen that before. You were doing the impossible, is what you're doing. Or what's deemed to be. I like this reading, Aries. Cross watcher. Alright, let's look at the future. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. Somebody is excited to see another person. I don't know if you've been gone a couple days or something like that, or if you haven't, been somewhere. This environment is craving you. Seeing a building, okay. So somewhere, there's a lot of motion in this place, a lot of activity, open activity. Okay, so that could be a gym, that could be a grocery store, it could be a restaurant. Hell, that could be a hookah lounge. Okay. Okay. All right. Future, near future, future. I think I'm gonna do a couple for y'all today too. The Page of Wands. Okay, some good news. Okay. With the King of Wands. Three of Swords reverse. The Nine of Swords reverse. So you're helping someone to move out of a stubborn energy. You help someone heal, and so they can move out of a stubborn energy, out of an energy of fear. Okay, this is somebody who trusts you. The Eight of Pentacles. They trust your work, especially. Okay, something about you killing the fear in this person. Okay, helping them to heal some heartbreak. Queen of Swords. This could be you or someone else. Somebody gives the truth, right? Sometimes it could be, harsh. Sometimes it could be over, a bit harsh, right? But somebody has the ability to check themselves, right? Even, because whoever this person is, they've been through hell and high water. You know what I'm saying? They're human as well, right? A teacher, okay? Also a student, forever learning, okay? They know that. They're aware of that, okay? So a person like that can check themselves when they're wrong, right? Or maybe when they're allowing themselves to be rage baited, even, okay? Because that's what some people will do. They will rage bait you, okay? Piss you off, do things behind the scenes to try to get you to react or, not respond, but react in a certain type of way, right? Publicly. So they can point their finger and say, ooh, look, see, type shit, okay? The Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, you blocked some type of wish fulfillment for a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a sister, brother, sibling, half, or step. They're expecting to receive something, or they were something about a family. Okay, a mother and a daughter and a family. Hiding secrets. Okay, but those secrets have been exposed? Or somebody's been watching these people cover up these things, so, in retrospect, they haven't been covering them up. Because somebody's been aware. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. Something could be happening tonight. Somewhere. Something's gonna be happening tonight. I just saw that one of my subscribers sent me there was a bust of a kingpin or something like that. I think like 500 people were arrested or something like that. Was it 500 or 5,000? Something like that. Okay, I saw it on. I didn't see it on anywhere. Somebody sent me the email. I didn't watch the link yet, but yeah, I saw that. The Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is reminiscing. They're having nostalgia. Okay, it's like they greatly admire you. You help them. You help them out of something. You could have helped them gain some money back, gain some financial status of something like that back. Okay, by getting rid of people, places, or things that are around them. okay, is standing in their strength and their power. Okay, you could have helped somebody save a job, a company, okay, before it went, to shit. Somebody could have had some pretty negative people working for them. Some people that were trying to take their business, their company, their industry, product down. So be careful who you hire. I'll take them. The Tower, Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. We seeing 10, 10, like I said. 10, 10, 10, 5. 5 Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's waiting on something that never arrived. Okay, somebody was waiting, thinking that something, or maybe somebody did not realize that they're the ones that have to. Archangel Michael, block whoever that is, please. You have to be the change that you want to see, right? So if you don't like something about your life, if you are going through something that you can control, right, and that you can help, change it. Change it. Okay? Maybe somebody went a long time complaining about things, and maybe they looked up one day and realized, like, you coming across them or vice versa, realizing that it's up to them. Like this dawned on somebody, like it's up to them. Okay, to change their life. It's up to them. They have more control than they think. And you let them know that. Somebody realized that they were in cycles, that they were going in a loop, on a hamster wheel. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yes, connected to a toxic family, very negative family, very down in the dumps, very complaining, very. There's a lot of fighting. Okay, there's a lot of friction. There's a lot of hating on the next person. Being around just to be hated on. Okay. The Ace of Wands, Justice. Something's being pushed through. Justice system. Okay, this could be like paperwork. This could be some type of verdict or something like that. The Devil. The World. Yeah, there's an end to something because you walked away. You walked away from something, brought a complete ending to the whole thing. Somebody's reminiscing about sloppy toppy. Somebody reminiscing about your sloppy top. Man or woman. They're fired up about it. The Hierophant. Six of Pentacles. Oh yeah. I don't know, you could have a sexual encounter with somebody. Okay. You woke them up. Made them realize that they were in a very dark, toxic place. It's like a wasteland. Like a wasteland. It reminds me of Mad Max, the movie Mad Max. Or Waterworld. Was that Mel Gibson? Not Mel. Was it Mel Gibson? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The Emperor of the Four Swords. Somebody left something to someone. Two of Swords. Somebody's trying to figure out what they're going to do, okay? Somebody could be out of house and home. Trying to figure out a place to live. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to dodge these, there's a Ten of Swords or multiple Ten of Swords attached to someone or to some people. Five of Swords for trying to compete or win at all costs. They're carrying all of the losses is what they're carrying. Okay, they haven't even really, they've begun to hit them, but nothing like, I feel like by the end of this year is like going to bring. Okay, something about by New Year's. Could be something like at the countdown of 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. Something like changes. The Sun. The ball drops. Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said at the beginning, somebody is making a decision about someone. Okay, now this person could, you can have a good time with this person, whoever this is. Like I said before, it's not like, there's no dislike there or, deviousness or, underhanded type of energy there, right? It's real honest, okay? Real, balanced, okay? I don't want to make it like vain or anything. It's not vain, but I'm gonna just say it like you will find yourself being dissatisfied in one area or another. Okay, you can see that with someone. Okay, so that they just might not be the right fit for you. You know, okay, that could be anything. I don't even want to say what I'm seeing here, but because just attribute it to whatever it could be for you. Okay, you know what it is that maybe does not all the way like do it all the way for you. Okay, okay. Doesn't have to be that. It can be anything. Queen of Cups reader, okay? Somebody loves what you do. If you are a reader, okay? Judgment, okay? You love what you do. I have never seen the Most High like this with, I, how do I say that? I haven't seen his energy like I'm looking at it right now. It's like a group of you that he is so pleased with, like so pleased with. Okay, with this Ace of Wands here, this Justice, Hierophant, Reader, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Like he's so pleased with you. Okay, so, take comfort in that. Judgment, Six of Wands. You're the one to beat, basically. You're the one to beat out here in these streets. All right, last row, we done. King of Cups. Uh-oh. You might have a man and a woman that are interested in you. No matter which way you swing. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Or, excuse me, 3. So 9 of Pentacles. 6 and 3 is 9. 9 of Pentacles, 10. So 3 Pentacles. I saw the 6 and the 3. So 9, 10. Empress, Strength. Somebody wants to build generational wealth with you. Okay. Like somebody could even want to build a house for someone. Like I'm seeing somebody hire contractors and foremen and confirmation. Cement masons. Who's that? I'm seeing a house be built or worked on or expanded while someone is pregnant with child or birthing something new. Okay, it don't have to be a child, it could be a project, could be. It's like whoever these two people are, whether they're together yet or not. It's like they both have their own separate lives, right? Like separately, but they have life together as well. So their work life, play life is balanced. Okay, their friendships, okay, or this is where it's headed, right? But everything is balanced, right? You guys, will not smother each other or get tired of each other, or you know what I'm saying? It won't get dull, boring, tiring, right? It'll stay strong and increase in strength. All right. The Death, Scorpio. So a King of Cups wants to transform something with a reader, an intuitive. Okay, a Queen of Cups wants to talk to this reader as well. Wants something from this reader or wants to give something to this reader. It looks like they're trying to corner this reader. One's trying to come from one side and the other from the other. The Chariot. This could be two people traveling towards you. A mother figure and a King of Cups. This could be an ex for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, something's changing. Something is going from a single person to a duo. Five of Wands reverse. Okay, it's time. Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Five of Wands reverse. The conflict's over. The fight's over. At least you're nowhere near it. Page of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's it's like they're scoping the scene as they approach it slowly. Okay, and then they see that something is bright, something is warm, something is powerful, and then they make some type of gesture or send a message or communicate something. Okay, it's going to be like a donation. Four of Pentacles sideways. For some of you, you and this person could be holding on to each other equally. Yeah, with that Four of Pentacles sideways, Eight of Swords sideways. More. The Lovers. So there is someone, okay, out of all of the ones that you have come across and passed up, okay, or have passed up on you already, there is somebody who you will always love, okay, and you know who that person is. You don't know why out of everybody. It's this one that, even if they, messed up in the past, right? You always have a love for this person that is, I don't know. I don't know. It seems untouched, like nothing else or no one else can touch it. Now I don't know why that's still there like that. Okay, this could be like a twin flame or something. It doesn't have to be. I'm trying not to throw so much titles out there so much these days, but it does not have to be. But it's something here that it feels like is lifelong. It feels like someone is supposed to revisit this. Okay, now I ain't talking to y'all who, you like F Michael and Susie and all. Hey, part not for you. Okay, but somebody out here knows what I'm talking about. Okay, there is someone that you are just, I don't want to say in love with, no, but you love this person. Okay, Two of Pentacles, like you can't shake it. You can't shake it. There's a reason for it, though. I don't know what the reason is, though. Empress. Some of you guys can be pregnant or could have had a child by this person in the past. Doesn't have to be. Okay, the Devil. The Four of Wands. Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, somebody had sex and got pregnant. Oh, or this is a prediction. Okay, you better wrap it up. Or if you ain't trying to have a child, okay. I mean, if you are, hey, there's definitely one here. Definitely one here. Somebody be trying to block a child from being born. What's the advice, Spirit? Six of Wands. Some type of public breakthrough coming in. The Magician. Some type of created success. Manifested success. Created and manifested success. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody can be going out for like a role. Okay, I'm seeing like some acting here. Stage play or like somebody's setting the stage for a role that they're playing, okay, or like getting into character. Somebody's real good at that. Somebody's real good at switching energies, right? Characters. Three of Cups. Like somebody's able to switch and be these different characters and then come back to themselves with control. The Moon. And there's no like dark manipulation involved. Now, on the other hand here, somebody can be, doing some moon magic or moon manipulation, energy manipulation to try to bring you back somewhere or reconcile with you. They could be spazzing out or something like that. They can try to avoid going to jail. Three of Wands. Could be at a distance from you, watching you go through some type of success. Upgrade. It's like the people that are like holding you up. A crowd of people are holding you up, bringing you through, cheering you on. Okay, you've helped change a lot in people's lives. Knight of Cups, and you do it in such a loving way, even if it is harsh, right? People know that it is coming from a loving place. Okay, they know that you really care. You're really doing, what you've been commissioned to do, and you love it. You care about it. You're not just doing something because you feel like you have to or you're obligated to. Okay, the World. Six of Swords reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. So some of you are gonna bust into Hollywood, and right away you're gonna have people trying to push you out of the way. Okay, trying to test you, trying to pull your card. Okay, but I see you keeping your composure. 2 of Wands in reverse. Something about you being mesmerizing. You can't be moved. You can't be shaken. Okay. People are like looking at you like, where the hell did they come from? Like, where were they before they got here? Type of thing. The Star in reverse. Looks like you being in the vicinity exposes these fake stars, right? These fallen stars. You're bringing something original back to the industry, whatever industry that is that you are shooting for or that you're a part of. You're bringing something original back to it, okay? Even something that hasn't been seen before. Temperance in the reverse, and it's very much putting people in unrest. Very much putting people in an unrest. Ace of Pentacles. You're bringing the shine, the spark back into things. Like that real shine, that real spark, okay? Not that artificial, you know what I'm saying? Can't remember the name of a fake diamond, right? But yeah, a fake diamond, right? You're the real thing. You're the real thing, right? Built out of pressure. You were built and formed out of pressure. And voila, 9 of Cups. The High Priestess. You are exactly who the Most High spoke you to be. And you are still becoming exactly that. All right. So, congratulations to those of you that this is for. Okay, Aries or a cross watcher. Okay, you don't have to be an Aries. You know, the sign I tell y'all that really doesn't make a difference. Okay. So you should watch all the readings because there's messages in all of them. It's all the same story, just different angles to the story. All right. But love y'all, beloved. Okay. If you want to donate to the channel, donate to the channel or book a personal. The info below the video. Okay. Click more and it'll be in there. Stay on top of your spiritual hygiene. Okay. Cleanse yourself, your area, your workspace, whatever it is. Cleanse yourself coming in and going out. Going out and coming in. All right. If you go somewhere and your piece is not returned, you know, your piece is not exchanged right evenly back to you. When you know, what's the verse? Shake the dust off your feet and let your peace return to you and keep it pushing. Okay? All right? All right, beloved, that's it. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Stay prayed up and enjoy yourselves. All right? Later. Peace.